When you think of the race to Mars, who comes to mind? SpaceX and Elon Musk, right? For years, they've been the undisputed frontrunners, dominating headlines with Starship, Raptor engines, and ambitious colonization plans. NASA's there too, of course, with its steady, science-driven approach. But for a long time, it felt like a two-horse race. Well, get ready to add a new, very serious contender to the list. Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' private space company, has officially, and perhaps a bit quietly, thrown its hat into the Mars ring. For the longest time, Blue Origin seemed focused on the moon. Their Blue Moon lander was their flagship project, designed to return humanity to the lunar surface. Their motto, Gratitude, Ferociter, Step by Step, ferociously perfectly captured their methodical, slower-paced approach compared to SpaceX's rapid-fire prototyping. They were building the infrastructure, the heavy-lift rockets like New Glenn, all with the moon as the primary destination. Mars was a distant, almost abstract goal, something for the far future. But something has shifted. A job posting recently spotted on Blue Origin's website has sent ripples through the space community. They are actively hiring a Mars lander architect. Let's break down what that means. This isn't just a research position or a theoretical study. An architect is someone who designs the blueprint, the very foundation of a project. The job description is explicit. This person will be responsible for developing the technical concept and the system architecture for a lander that can deliver crew and cargo to the Martian surface. This is a clear, unambiguous signal. Blue Origin is no longer just thinking about Mars. They're actively designing the hardware to get there. This move is incredibly significant. It means the race to Mars is about to get a whole lot more competitive and frankly more exciting. Competition, after all, is the engine of innovation. With SpaceX, NASA, and now Blue Origin, all vying for the red planet, we can expect to see an acceleration in technology, a reduction in costs, and a surge in public interest. It's no longer just Elon Musk's vision against the government's long-term plan. Now, we have a third, incredibly well-funded private player entering the fray. So what does Blue Origin bring to the table? First and foremost, resources. Jeff Bezos is committed to funding Blue Origin to the tune of $1 billion a year from his Amazon stock. It's a massive, consistent flow of capital that can sustain a long-term, ambitious project like a Mars mission. Unlike companies reliant on venture capital or fluctuating government contracts, Blue Origin has a financial stability that is a huge advantage in the capital-intensive space industry. Second, they have the hardware in development. The New Glenn rocket, Blue Origin's answer to SpaceX's Falcon Heavy and Starship, is a beast. It's a reusable, heavy-lift launch vehicle designed to carry massive payloads into orbit and beyond. While it has faced delays, its development is crucial. You can't get to Mars without a big rocket, and New Glenn is designed to be exactly that. The BE-4 engines powering it are also a key piece of the puzzle. And they are already being used on other rockets, like ULA's Vulcan Centaur. This means the core technology is being proven and refined. Third, their philosophy. Gratitude Ferociter isn't just a catchy Latin phrase. It represents a culture of deliberate, methodical engineering. While SpaceX's move fast and break things approach has yielded spectacular results, Blue Origin's get it right the first time philosophy could be equally valid, especially when human lives are on the line for a multi-month journey to another planet. A slower, more iterative design process might lead to a more robust and reliable final product. They are building a foundation, not just a rocket. But let's be realistic. They are years, maybe even a decade, behind SpaceX in the Mars race. SpaceX has been flying, landing, and reflying orbital-class boosters for years. They have conducted multiple high-altitude test flights of their Starship prototypes, gathering invaluable data with each spectacular success and explosive failure. They have a working Mars plan, a vehicle in active testing, and a clear roadmap. Blue Origin, by contrast, is just now hiring the architect. They have a lot of catching up to do. So how could they possibly compete? One strategy might be to leapfrog. While SpaceX is focused on its current Starship architecture, Blue Origin could be designing a next-generation system from the ground up. Learning from SpaceX's public trials and tribulations, so they could focus on different technologies, perhaps a different propellant combination, or a different landing mechanism. For example, they could pioneer nuclear thermal or nuclear electric propulsion, which offers significant advantages for long-duration spaceflight, potentially cutting down the travel time to Mars. Another possibility is collaboration. The future of space exploration likely isn't one company doing everything. It will be an ecosystem. Blue Origin could position itself as a key partner for NASA, while SpaceX has a strong relationship with the space agency. There's always room for more providers. Blue Origin could develop its lander as part of NASA's Artemis program, first for the Moon, and then adapt that technology for Mars. This would give them access to NASA's funding, expertise, and scientific objectives. Think about it this way. The Apollo program wasn't just NASA. It was a massive collaboration of private companies. North American Aviation built the command module, Grumman built the lunar module, and Boeing built the first stage of the Saturn V rocket. The future of Mars exploration will likely look similar. We might see a SpaceX Starship as the transportation vehicle, a Blue Origin lander to get to the surface, and other companies providing habitats, rovers, and life support systems. This new development also puts pressure on SpaceX. Monopoly breeds complacency. With a serious, well-funded rival snapping at their heels, Elon Musk and his team will have to stay sharp, innovative, and aggressive. This competition could push them to meet their ambitious timelines, improve Starship's reliability, and drive down costs even further. For those of us who dream of humanity becoming a multiplanetary species, this is unequivocally good news. The more brilliant minds and deep pockets focused on the problem, the higher the probability of success. What does a Blue Origin Mars mission actually look like? It's too early to say for sure, but we can speculate based on their existing technology and philosophy. It would almost certainly launch on a New Glenn rocket. The spacecraft itself, let's call it New Armstrong for now, would likely be a large, multi-stage vehicle. They might opt for a more traditional capsule and lander design, similar to the Apollo missions, rather than SpaceX's Elinian Starship. Given their focus on the Moon, they'll gain tremendous experience with lunar landings, which they can then apply to the much more difficult task of landing on Mars with its thin atmosphere. Their Blue Moon Lander project, even if it's pivoted towards Mars, provides a foundation. They've already done extensive work on precision landing technologies, cryogenic fluid management, and building lightweight structures. All of this is directly applicable to a Mars mission. The challenge will be scaling it up and adapting it for the red planet's unique environment, the thin atmosphere, the dust, and the much greater distance from Earth. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And Blue Origin has just left the starting blocks. But they are a runner with incredible stamina, deep pockets, and a methodical strategy. The space race of the 21st century just got a major new player, and the ultimate winner will be all of us. The journey to Mars is one of the greatest challenges humanity has ever undertaken, and it's going to take more than one company or one nation to achieve it. The addition of Blue Origin to the Mars equation makes that dream feel a little bit closer, a little more real. So keep your eyes on the sky and on the job boards. The future is being hired right now. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Blue Origin's Mars ambitions? Can they catch up to SpaceX? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love learning about the future of space exploration, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.